Hello everyone, it's Cindy from Cinder's Papercraft. Very short tutorial. Well, it's not a tutorial. I challenged myself to make 10 cards out of one stamp set. Now there are a couple of Cheetah Peters, but I thought I would show them, and I also got some new bits in. I don't know when I will be next uploading a tutorial, as one of my dearest friends has just gone into a hospice, so I'm going to spend as much time as I can with her. I have today and tomorrow off. I will try to get something recorded, but her time is extremely limited, and as much as I love you guys and I love YouTube and I love teaching you, she comes first. I've known her for 12 years and she has been the most influential person on my life, so I am devastated. But that aside, I have managed to do this. So let me show you each one, because I'm actually quite proud of some, not all. Right, so this one here, obviously I done the backing and I cut it out because I was going to swap it with this one. I thought, oh, if I do them the same. It didn't quite work out, so I went with this. Now I haven't put anything in the middle because I don't know. I shall probably end up giving this to my friend. I have given her so many things over the years, and do you know what, when I walked in her house, they were all on her side. Anyway, right, so here's this one, and it's a lovely card. This stamp set is amazing. It's extremely versatile. I've now got the Christmas one, which I'm going to show you. So very, very simple, and that is just a mixture of metallics. And then we go to the thank you, which literally is a mixture of all different colours that I like. And you know that I do my own background dyes, yeah, so that they've got their own shadows. And I even took the time to put all these bits back in, so from the back of the front page it looks quite nice. And I think that's nice and cheerful, that one. Celebrate Love. Now this was my wedding theme one. Now I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch it, but this here, no, I can't catch it. Oh, a little bit. I've used the some white glitter, paper glitter on top, and then just put the Nouveau Glaze, yeah, you know what I mean, the clear glaze. I thought it turned out quite pretty. This one, you can just see in the background, there's tiny little snowflakes, and I had a tiny bit left over, so I made a Christmas tree. It's more a bit of fun than anything. I mean, there's nothing in, but it will make a wonderful gift tag. It actually does have an envelope. I do have an envelope. So, but I just thought that was a bit of fun, and it's sparkly. So that one can go up there now. And now these two are pretty much one in the same, but they're not. They're slightly, this one has more of a deeper panel than that one. I think my theme this year will be blue and silver, because I love that combination. And I finally found what I believe is the perfect blue, and I've got nothing here with it. Oh yeah, that started off as a nice light blue, but again, because I put that crystal glaze over the top, it changes the colour. Plus I heat embossed it a couple of times. Right, so they're very similar and very sweet, but I think they definitely count as two different ones. But that's the only one that I can say that I cheated. Not cheated, because I didn't start off to do 10 of these. I was just going to get some Christmas cards done. So let me know if you like the blue or the gold. I'm so loving blue and silver. Although I've got to say traditional gold looks so nice. Right, so these are the dies from Birch Press. Oh, so you can either get those from Simon Says Stamp in America, or you can go to Seven Hills Craft and Bumblebee Crafts here in England. So, and I can't remember what's saying this on. If you see, can you see it's stitched? That's how I cut my one of my dies when I cut out. It's got all long layers, and I keep them so I can do that. So yeah, I think that's kind of pretty. And I think I actually done that. I did that in a sparkle. So that's festive, and I like that one. More people like the festive one. This one, yeah. This one I used I think this one's the platinum one, and I cut it into corners, and then I don't know if you can see, but there's just a scallop around there, and that one is using the Altenew borders. This is obviously from, oh, I really shouldn't be doing this today, should I? That is from Concord and Night, this background, but I love these. I don't know where I got them from. I seem to have had them forever, but whatever light they hit, they match. See, if I go that way near the blue, they look blue, but go that way, and I love them. And this set is just divine. I love it. It does look like it's actually multi-layered, and it is sort of layered, but look how flat it is, but it doesn't look it, does it? It's very strange, and I like that one. You can use that for everything. Now this one I mean, you can see it's not perfect. Now I honestly don't know where that saying come from. It will be in my bits and bobs. But I just done the silver and blue that I used. I had this left over. So again, I cut these into squares. And I've tried to get the matching gems in there. Now these are bluer in real life than they're showing on there. But I was pleased with how that turned out. That is just a simple card, and I'll probably find out I've got it around the wrong way. Oh yay, no I don't. I will, however, put another layer of card in there because this is very front heavy. So, I will obviously dress up the envelopes as I go, because I do dress up my envelopes. Now this one is a curious thing. This is the bronze, which I love. It's especially in autumn. So that's hello to my dear friend. So I took a die cut out from this one. I die cut out the hello, and I used it on there. Yes, I know, that's how I felt. So I finished up by doing that, obviously in copper to go with that, and I've just popped some little dies around because they're multicoloured. They're what they call the dark rhinestones. I can try and find you a link. I've had them for probably about 12 months, but they were from eBay. I'm sure you've managed to find them in 100 different places, but I really do like them. But look, when I went over with the glaze on this, it changed the colour. You cannot. When I come down in the morning, I thought, what the heck happened? But just now and again, you can catch just a bit of copper. I was staggered. I thought, well, perhaps the fairies have been in and changed it, but no. So I had to actually do that in silver to get that to match. But can you believe it? It actually physically changed that colour. Well, I was a bit gobsmacked. Right, so there are my 10 cards. And now I'll show you some of my new bits. I had a delivery today which lightened my heart. Now, I've said for every tutorial I do, there will be a giveaway. Now, this isn't a tutorial, but I'm still going to do a giveaway. Let's have some happiness in this world. Right, here we go. Right, so this is the poop. This has got 4 die cubes in, which are very pretty. So this is what they call their card. Sorry, I know the sound is horrific to most people. This is what they call their stamp of the month. So I love this because, to be honest, I love the Palace. Oh, what is it called? Stampin' Up made something Palace. Oh dear. Anyway, a lot of you will know what I mean. Eastern Palace. No. Anyway, I forget. So this is very lovely, and this is a dream. These things are going to fit in there so beautifully that I think I'm actually going to do some tonight, because I'm not going to see my lovely one tonight. They only just moved her today from the hospital, so I'm going to let her settle down. Now this one is a cover die. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And that very much matches in with that. And the dies. And then also, for those of us that don't have an idea what to do with cards, they give you an inspirational kit. I mean, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? You see, that wouldn't spring to my mind. Yeah, that looks good. That's what the background looks like, I think. So yeah, that is their set of their stamp set sort of club, and I think I will go with those again. I've ordered labels because I put them on my markers as well, and I need to put on some of my older stickers. This is from Hero Arts, and I bet I can't find it now. Right, so, oh yeah, look. See, look, I've done that. That's how that blue starts off. It probably doesn't look blue, but it is. It's all sparkly. Now, that, that challenged my, steady hand. But look, isn't that beautiful? I've done it in black glimmer card and in white, and I shall make a card out of that. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, when you see that, you don't necessarily think, but it's these deers. I love them. They look like they're about to have a kiss, and I know animals don't kiss, but in my mind they do. That is the one I'm going to have fun with tonight for sure. It's their new turnaround. Well, it was their new turnaround until they done one today, which is even better. That I've got to go on and order. But I thought that was beautiful. I'm excited about that because, as you can see, I do like the turnabouts, which I used on that turnabout. See, it's going to look pretty, but it's definitely going to be used only at Christmas unless I remove some of these, wiping them off, but it won't look the same. So I got the die that went with one of my other sets, and it's got You Are Lovely, and it also has that one won't cut out, so that one just will put a mark round. And you see these little hearts, they're just lovely, but I've got to make sure I look at that sort of thing more often. I got the cards from Concord and Ninth. That one is also, sorry, I know it's on there, but it is from Concord and Ninth in case. And I'm going to use those up. I really genuinely am going to use them up, and they will be coming in very handy soon. I got the sets of purple, so I think I'm pretty much set in the colour range with them. Now, they are washi tapes. Now, my washi tapes, I'm used to them being like that thin. You know, normal washi tapes. And I don't want, oh yes I have. Now, when this arrived, bearing in mind I knew roughly, and it was just like, oh my god, wow. So this is Nebula, and that is the Galaxy. You put them on as backgrounds, and do you know what? I can imagine a lot of these, I can imagine just layering over with critters looking up at the stars, or a nice sentiment, but they are going to get used. Every time I buy these, I think, right, that is the last one I'm going to buy. I'm not going to buy any more washi tape, but I think that can be classed as slightly different. Oh, what else? Oh yeah. So I now have everything except for the X. Don't know why. I've got my set of those. I bought bit by bit because I don't have, I'd literally buy a couple. That is the Stamptember. That one is where Simons, the Stamp, and Altenew, they collaborate to do a stamp set, and that is it. It's completely sold out now, though, as you can imagine. So I will be playing with that, but I'm not actually, I'll do that off screen, because I'm sure you'll think, well, if I can't buy it, I'm not looking at it. But I just enjoy seeing people's craft, but perhaps I'm strange. Right, so the Altenew was the one that I showed you, the coloured dye in You Are Loved, and this one is, they're very nice sizes. They do take up, if you think, if you had that's a, you know, that's a fair size of a card, and especially if it is like a normal size card. I mean, give it a smack. It is pretty much, will take up the whole card. Sorry guys, that will take up the whole card. But I thought hanging there was a nice sentiment in a bad situation. Now I've started to purchase inks now for my pens, because I only use now the Altenew pens, because you can buy re-inkers and these last up to 10 times, but you can also do, as with your Copics, you can do special techniques and that with them. But I have to say, I have tried Copics, and I prefer these. Everyone's different. There will be people that will say Copics are the best in the world, and good for you. It's good that you found the one you want. But me, I love my markers. So I've been trying to, right, so this one is just crystal clear, because I'm running low. I think I've only got like that much of a great big pot left. But I wanted to see how it worked. I am being silly, but actually no, I'm really not. See, I told you, I'm really not. But as I say, I like to find, I like to try embossing powders because I use it so much. That and die cutting. And that's the platinum, which I do have. I've got the Ranger one, which has been beautiful. This one is Ditzy Print. Now that's been out for ages, but I thought I'd give it a go. I kind of think that's sweet. And I think it's also good for smaller cards. This is not a new one again. Simple alphabet die. I have so many alphabet dies. And when I look at them, they're mostly in capitals. And I thought I might go for just a simple one. And there it was. Now this one, I'm also excited. This is their Builder Flower, which, look, can you see how beautiful that is going to turn out? Now when you just look at that, you think, oh. When I actually saw that, I'm not actually being silly. I thought, really? Oh, okay. But when I saw someone using it, I think it was the demonstrator for Altenew, and it was just like, oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. So I'm looking forward to that. I really am. I have these two. This, you've seen the effects this has. I mean, it's just beautiful. When I saw that, I thought, why would I need it? And when I saw the their frame set, I thought, why would anyone need them? Until they were displayed, and then it was just like, wow. Just wow. Right, so that is my new stamp, and this one, which is lovely. Oh, has anyone told you today just how awesome you are? This is so happy, and it's a lovely set. Excuse the dogs. I'm going to kill them in a minute. Not really. Before anyone reports me, I'm not really. So, as this is classed as a tutorial, and I have, where is it? Yeah. I'm just going to put this away and I'm going to talk to you. Now, I do get a hefty bonus or discount on Altenew, and this probably looks like I've spent fortunes, and I probably have when you look over what I've done. But if you, well, you won't want to see anyone do that. I mean, that is just die cutting, and that is sitting there colouring it in. But it's beautiful. I never realised how blue and gold went together. It's just beautiful, beautiful. So I am going to start putting links in. Now it works that if you buy if you go onto my site and you buy something that I've linked, it makes no difference to you, but I get credits. I don't quite know how it works, but it works that way. I've got to do more looking at that. Washi tape, I mean washi tape, really fantastic. Don't think I've got anything else to show you. I think I've shown you most of the other bits. Crash Bang Wallop. I mean, you would have seen all. Looking forward to that. Right. So the giveaway for this month is. Is that stamp, brand new, unused. So what you need to do, and at the end of this month, which is coming quicker than I ever believed, at the end of the month, just put a comment down here like, hi, yes, please enter me, I'd love to see that, or just put a name down there, and I don't care where you live. I have recently sent something to Trinidad. So don't be thinking that Australia or the USA is the end of the world. Right, so these are the what I call cheat sheets. Now, you can use these as card fronts, but I wouldn't. I'd have to colour it in. But it just shows you of all the different ideas that you can do. What you can work with, what colours go with it. It lists it all down there. Right, now it is getting too dark to film. So, if you wish to be entered, just pop your name down, and as I said, you can live over anywhere you want except for Mars, because I'm sorry, but that might cost billions and be highly impractical even. Right, so that is my haul for today. I know I've got other bits, but I'll end up using them. So if you wish to have a card to see me do another series of 10 cards, and you would like to pick it out of something you've seen today, the next thing I'm going to be doing is this, my template. I've actually got it taped on where I've used it so it didn't move, but yeah, that's simple to do, and they give the most amazing results. Right, so I don't know when I'll next be on. I might actually need to do this as a bit of a get my mind off things, so you'll either see me really quickly or I won't be back for a while. But you know that I care about you all, and I am sending you big hugs from me to you, and thank you for taking the time to share this information, for me to share these cards with you, and to see my new bits, and whoever gets to win that, I'll pack it tonight and it will just have a name on there when it comes to it. It's so much simpler than getting out 42 separate packages. Trust me. Right, so thank you all very much for tuning in. As always, I can't say I love crafting with you because I haven't crafted, but I will, I promise. I'm going to play with some of these and I'm going to see how I feel. And tomorrow morning, if I wake up and everything's okay, then I'll have a go on this. Right, the light's gone. And I will say goodbye for now. Big hugs to you all. Bye.